Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your What's Cracking. It's Hump Day, Wednesday, the 3rd of July. I always like the middle day of the week, and I'm on my 4 week this week, so I work 5 days this week and I only work 4 days next week, so it's my big week. I will be at Mingara Tumbi on July the 7th, which is next Sunday. I'm at Cowra on the 14th of July, and I have a charity event at Revesby Workers on the 13th of July. Now that's only from 6 till 9 at night. Cowra, of course, is all day, as is Mingara. On August the 11th, I'm going to do a Facebook chat again. We'll do some card pulls. That's enough dates, otherwise I'm going to confuse you totally. So if you're interested in Tumbi or Central Coast, Cowra or Revesby, please email me and I'll give you a few more details. I am going to use the Everyday Witch Tarot. I haven't blurbed on very much this week. I've actually been very sort of focused on getting the readings done, but I have to say I've had a lot of contact from people, including this morning, about people being engaged and finally joining up with their twin soul or the person they've been waiting for. So it is starting to happen. I think July is going to be a huge month for everybody. So July going into August, there's going to be lots of changes. So for those of you who've been, working on yourselves and wondering if it'll ever come, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a big wave of people in July, August. But rest assured, it is happening. You may not see it all, and you may become a little disenchanted sometimes and a little bit disappointed that it's not moved fast enough for you. But believe me, there have been people who've been waiting for years for this to come. Alrighty. I do have the Knight of Wands coming in here. Now, I feel sorry for the Knight of Wands. I do. Here's my card in the pack where I go, oh, here's the guy that everybody sees as the flighty in and out guy. He's the guy that is seen as the one who can't commit. See, for me, the psychology background, I go, oh, poor guy, abandonment issues. He was probably treated really badly as a child, probably wasn't loved by his mother, so has trouble now committing to relationships. We see him as the player. Interesting, isn't it? This guy is a very quick energy, but not all the time is he doing the wrong thing. Sometimes he's just rushing in because he needs to do something, and then once it's done, it's gone. So you could have a mission here that you need to attend to that's going to take every bit of energy you have, but once it's done, you'll be able to move in another direction. So we have the High Priestess behind here. Now, he's flying straight towards this High Priestess. So for some of you, it could be about discovering your intuition. It could be about discovering secrets. But something you're on a mission here to involves something around this High Priestess energy and transformation. Here we go. Beautiful. So the reason you're rushing is because you may have gone through a transformation here. You may have gone, wow, I get it now. It's time to go and I need to get on my way. But this is definitely this energy of moving very, very quickly after discovering either something about yourself or something about someone else. Could be that this is the other person too, because we're talking flip-floppy energies. And after that, we have the Lovers. So there you go, beautiful. So what's happened here is somebody's come to a great realization that perhaps somebody is their soulmate or their twin flame. They're moving towards them very, very quickly because I guess they think if they don't do that, they might miss out on an opportunity. Now, this Knight is rushing in very quickly, but we don't know if he's not going to appear to be something more at the end. Could be dealing with Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces here, and the fire signs, of course. So really this could be about any one of you moving towards anybody, but those are the main signs we see. Okay, very nice way to start the day. Wish there was more of that here at the moment. It's freezing. This is the Sun card. It is the card of joy, happiness. I think it's beautiful in this one because they've got someone who's pregnant in there. And I think it's about being sort of, really ready to, or being pregnant with good ideas, ready to bring something forward. Lots of happy families and cats and beautiful, lovely energy first thing. The Two of Wands is coming out here. So maybe you're happy because you've been given an opportunity here to walk down a different pathway. This is the universe leading you off in a brand new direction here. It's something that you have possibly wanted for a while. Maybe you couldn't visualize it for yourself. Maybe you've been stuck. But the universe is saying it's on its way to you now. You have an opportunity here to do something very, very differently to what you've done it before. Eight of Cups. You're walking away from things that no longer serve you. It's beautiful, you know, when you see the cards coming out like this and they tell a story, and I always say to people, you know, you see a story unfolding in front of you. So you can see this being offered here. Look at the joy it's bringing, being offered another pathway here. And here you're walking away from that no longer serves you. So you're getting an opportunity here to move down a different path. Because what you're experiencing in life at the moment isn't bringing you the joy that you want, this sunshine and happiness. You could be dealing with the King of Pentacles. You could already be in a relationship with this person. You could be walking towards this person. King of Pentacles represents obviously the earth sign, so you could be talking about Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. And this person's very down to earth, very direct, very straightforward. Could be a Taurus, but this man is very father-like. So you could be moving towards someone that you want to be with. Oh, more, there's the Hierophant. So this is about stability. So you could be moving towards someone because you want stability. But you could also be walking away from someone because of their lack of stability here. Interesting, because we have the Queen of Pentacles coming out here. So as I said in the beginning, I feel like you're moving towards a soulmate or someone that's been earmarked for you. Seven of Wands coming in, a little bit of a defensive energy here. Strength card, beautiful. So we have the Sun and the Strength in the same reading. So some of you could be dealing with Leos as well. Four of Pentacles, being unable to let go of something though. This is why your energy is defensive. And the Seven of Cups, there's confusion here. I may have to get some more cards on this. All right, let's put it together. So we see you moving, or somebody moving towards somebody very clearly after getting in touch with their intuition, I think, wanting to offer a new start here after a period of balance. This start is something around stability. Someone's moving very, very quickly though, so they don't want to miss an opportunity here. There's this feeling that there's a lot of joy and happiness in this situation, but I feel like some of you have moved away from a time where perhaps things haven't been quite so generous. I love you, Spirit. So things haven't been quite as generous. Life hasn't been generous to you. And you're moving towards someone, or you're moving away from someone in order to move towards someone. Now, it could be that you are moving towards a soulmate here. And there is this sort of promise or this vision of security and stability. What I want to say to you is there's a lot of resistance with this. There's a lot of pushback. And I feel like you're going to really have to gather personal strength here, because one or the other of you is not as convinced as you are that this is right for them. They're still hanging on to perhaps something from their past, and they're very confused by this situation being presented to them. So what I want to say is one of you is absolutely 100% convinced that this is your person, and the other person is stepping back and going, yeah, I'm not really sure. Because of what's happened in the past, possibly in other relationships, could possibly have happened in this relationship. I do think this is the person that you are being moved towards by the universe here. I feel like there is a lot of love and happiness and joy in this situation, but I feel like one of you is not ready to make a commitment to this person at this time. There's a very defensive energy and a very strong feeling that this person doesn't trust this situation completely. if you are married or in a relationship and watching this because your marriage is a little bit on the rocky side, there is a need here to let go of something in order to move forward. So for some of you, it could be that you've come to some sort of block in your relationship and someone is ready to walk away. But I want to say to you, there is an opportunity to save this or work on this here. But I feel like one of you is not letting go of things in the past that have blocked them or stopped them from progressing. But for others of you, this is a brand new relationship, perhaps that one that you've just realised with that little mini read up front, that it means more to you. And for other people, this is somebody that you're going back to, that you may have left in the past due to unfulfillment, or with that Knight of Wands energy, you may have been dealing with someone who wasn't committing to you and you're going back. And it may be why you're a bit defensive now too, because you're not really sure if they're being serious about you or not. Someone's having a lot of trouble letting go of stuff here. A lot of trouble. Yeah, there's a wanting to hang on to stuff from the past rather than seeing it as a brand new thing. Ten of Cups, the Empress, and the Knight of Pentacles. Well, there is a genuine offer coming in here. Someone has seen you as their future. So something's happened to disrupt something along the way. For whatever reason, whether that's in a relationship, a new relationship, or a returning relationship, there's been a block, but the universe is wanting you to move forward and work on this, release these blocks. There's happiness and joy here and an offer of stability. So definitely about moving forward on something. I'll just pull you an oracle card here. I always think, you know, if you're applying this to work or a job, it could be that you are being offered another opportunity at work after threatening to move away from a job. So you could have given someone a bit of an ultimatum here, and they're going to come back in and offer you something more substantial. But I think you're finding it hard to let go of the reasons why you want to walk away. Okay, so, oh, interesting. This is the card of standstill. So I'm not sure if it's standstill or standstill. Let's have a look. Okay, when things seem to stall or stagnate, or when you feel stuck, this symbol appears as a reminder that constant action isn't going to get you where you want to go. Perhaps it's time to gather more information, or just wait until the universe makes the next move. No matter what, this moment is a beautiful gift orchestrated in your favour. Enjoy it. Let the universe bring all the parts together for the highest good. Go and play, recharge, and take the focus off whatever stalled. Life will get busy again for you sooner than you think. This is about analysis paralysis. So it's talking about turning yourself inwards to try and find the answers to the questions you seek. Sometimes it's about moving away from a situation to get an idea of what you want. So if you're at this sort of very stuck energy within this situation for whatever reason, sometimes it's time to take away and just spend a bit of time in solitude to have a really good look at what needs to happen. Of course, what happens to people in that situation is they go and hit the bottle, or go and sort of distract themselves somehow because they don't want to deal with this feeling. And this either needs solitude, it needs time away to think about, is this what you really want? But it also is about you sort of looking inside and thinking, is this the best situation for me? Because you've obviously walked away for a reason. Anyway, I'll leave you with that. Have a great day.